I will draw. I will play a swamp for turn. I will tap the swamp to play the card I just drew. I have a turn 1 play, the Crypt Breaker. The Crypt Breaker is a 1-drop, 1/1 that says I can pay 1 and a black to discard a card and put a 2/2 zombie black token on the battlefield. Or I could tap 3 untapped zombies I control, and I draw a card and lose a life.
Godless Shark. Pass.
Okay. I'll play Verdant Catacombs, and I will try pass.
That Verdant Catacombs got them all choked up.
And I'll tap 1 for a Grafdigger's Cage and pass.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Third land, never punished. I'll play Command Tower as my land for turn. I'm going to tap the Command Tower for a blue and the Swamp for a black. And I'm going to play the Psychic Frog. And that's turn.
Island, I'll pay 2 for a Felwar Stone and pass.
I will just play tap Temple Mystery Scry. I put that on bottom, and I pass.
I'll tap 3 for a Deep Muck Desperado. Pass.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. I will play the island. I guess I will go and tap this for a white and the swamp to play my commander. Might as well. I'm going to move to combat. Bop Crypt Breaker against pzPleazer. And Elite, I'm going to bop you for 1 with Psychic Frog. And then when Psychic Frog deals the damage, I draw a card. And that's all I got.
I'll go 1, 2, 3 for a Black Market Connections, and I'll pass.
I'll play Communal Brewing. I'll give everyone a card. And then it has 4 counters. Whenever a creature enters, it gets 4 counters. Does everyone draw a card from this?
Oh, everyone draws one? I will draw.
Yeah, I give everyone a
Okay. I'll draw.
Yep. And then I'll pass.
An island. Tap 3 for Mindskinner and pass.
Right, I'm going to untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm going to play my land for turn, which is going to be a Cavern of Souls. And I'm going to name zombies. I'm going to choose to use Psychic Frog's ability. And I'm going to discard a card to put a 1/1 counter on it. I'm going to discard this Nezelhall. And when I discard, I'm going to use my commander's ability. Paying 1, 2, and 3 with a blue to make a copy of it, except it's black zombie that 4/4. Nezelhall. It's a 4/4. And then this guy gets a counter. I'm going to pass the turn.
Why you got all that card? You're gonna like microchip in Nezelhall on a 4/4.
He's saying right as a whole bigger.
Oh, write it bigger.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to, but it seems wasteful. You know. I'm gonna go Black Market Connections. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna lose 3 life. I'm gonna do the first 2. So I'm going to get a treasure token and draw a card. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I am going to play Smothering Tide.
When you cast Smothering Tithe, it'll trigger my Nezelhall, so I'll draw a card.
And whenever I pass the turn, I pass the turn. I got a discard, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I got a discard. I'm going to discard this Hashaton.
I will draw and not pay. I channel Pathway. We'll go 4 mana. My commander. When it enters, it gets 4 counter. Okay, pass.
Play a Myriad Landscape tap.
Were you paying for the Smothering Tithe?
No. I will move to combat. I'll swing Mindskinner at pzPleazer. Each opponent mills 10.
So we mill 10 cards.
Yep.
Talisman of Progress, land, a Swords to Plowshares, another land, a Deadly Rollick, a Windfall, a Change of Plans, another land, a Anointed Procession, and a Dismember.
Tap 3 for a Brass Squire. He's a mere 1/3 I can tap to attach an equipment to a creature I control and pass.
I will not be paying for your Smothering Tithe. I will play the Vault of Champions. It comes in untap because I do control. Or I don't control. I have 2 or more opponents. That's what I meant to say. All right, I have. How big are your creatures over there? Orb.
I have a 1/3 and a 2/4.
I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing a 4/4 and a 2/3 at you.
Okay. I will double block the 2/3 and take the 4.
Which damage? I'm sorry. Were you putting in front of the 2/3?
3 damage and 7 toughness.
Okay, so I'm going to use its ability to discard the Necromancy because it's confusing to give it another 1/1 counter, so it becomes a 3/4.
Okay.
And it was blocked, so it doesn't do damage, so I don't get the card draw. So you'll take the 4 from Nezahal. I've got no creatures in hand and only 1 in my graveyard, so can't really do much. I will pass the turn.
I will trigger the black market connections. I'll just wheel. I'll go a. See here, did you leave? I'll go white, generic for a Adeline. I will pay a black and 2 generics. And I'm going to play a Schnozgul.
Not the Schnozguls.
Schnozgul will come in, and the ring will tempt me. I'm going to have the ring tempt my... I don't think Adeline's really not that... I mean, I guess I'll do Adeline. I don't know. That's really the smart decision, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to do Adeline, and then he'll get 1 more counter. And I don't think I can do anything else. I pass.
We shall see if he return. Alright, that's fine. Do white, white, and 2. And I am going to cast Mondrak Glory Dominus. Can I do anything else with 2 manas? I cannot. Okay. Pass the turn.
Alright, I'm going to pay a white and a generic for a Brave the Sands. Creatures I control have vigilance. Each creature I control can block an additional creature.
Well, with that still on the stack, that would trigger Nezahal, so I'll draw. And then because I control my commander, I'm going to cast Furious Guardianship without paying its mana cost to counter target non-creature spell. Attempting to counter the Brazing Sands.
Of course. Yeah, that'll get countered. I will pay a black and 2 generics for a Nazgul. The ring will tempt me, so go to 2. This guy will go +2 counters, and this guy will go +2 counters. I'll move to combat, and I will swing. I'm going to swing Adeline and this Nazgul over at Elite. On attack, I have 2 combat triggers. I'm going to draw and discard twice, once for my 1 ring, once for my commander eminent. So I'll draw, and I'll discard this Glory. I'll draw, and I'll discard. I'll discard this Kinsbale Cavalier. No, not that one. Yeah, we'll do the Kinsbale Cavalier. That's fine. So you got. I'm gonna get some triggers from Adeline. I'm gonna just get some humans. So I got 2 1/1s coming up each of y'all. So that means Adeline is gonna be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So she's a 7/4 elite. So a 7/4 and a 4/5 death touch.
I will block Adeline. I have a 6/10, so I'll take 4 from the Nazgul.
And I'll throw. And you said I had 2 1/1s coming at me. I'll throw Mondrak and Nezahal, which are 2 4/4s in front of them.
It's just 1/1/1.
Oh, 1/1. Okay, I'll just throw Nezahal in front of it.
I'll take the one from the other one.
All right. What happened to the Nazgul? You let that go through?
Yeah, I only have one blocker. So
What is it?
I only have one blocker. So
Okay.
yeah.
I'll do this hollowed fountain. I'll shock it in. I will pay 2 for this Westfold Rider. Do you have any artifacts or enchantments over there? Let's play.
I do not. No.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and sack it and get rid of your enchantment over there, Elite.
All right.
And with that, I think I will pass.
Play land. I will cast Harrow. You can draw a card from Nezahal. I will give you a card. Yeah, you can draw a card too as well. I'm gonna give it to you. Let's play.
I draw a card.
Yeah, because he destroyed my thing, so
All right. So I
I'm
will
not
draw. Yeah, I'll draw off your thing.
As if you didn't take out several things of mine.
Well, I have to give someone a card, so I'm just gonna give it to the guy I'm least salty.
Don't make it sound like you know.
Well, I had a cool plan, so now I don't have that plan anymore.
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna cast Fathom Age. That's the plan. It was gonna get counters, and I was drawing cards. So, yeah, you can draw another card. Let's play.
Oh, okay.
And
I
then
have
I'm
no
gonna-
maximum hand size, so just keep sending those cards this way.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, that's it. I pass.
Alright. I will untap. New mat, it's really hard to untap with it. Alright, there we go. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play the land for turn, which is going to be a Caves of Koilos, or Koilos, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to pay 1 and a blue. Actually, I am going to use the Psychic Frog's ability to discard Ledger Shredder to give it a counter. And when I do that, I'm going to pay 3. And I'm going to make a copy, which then will be 2 copies because of the Mondrak. So these will be 2 Ledger Shredders that are 4/4s. And I'll just throw another one underneath it, just so we know they're both Ledgers. He gets his 3rd counter. I haven't casted any spells. I'm going to tap Cavernous Souls for a white to cast Esper Sentinel. Leaves me with 3 mana, which is unfortunate. Math is hard, and I didn't do it right. Yes. What is the... you have a big Nazgul with Death Touch.
It's not really that big.
I mean, Death Touch is big enough. It doesn't have to be large. But you're also at 25, so I guess Elite technically has the greatest life total.
No, you do.
Oh,
You got the
yeah, I do, but I can't attack myself.
Yeah.
Though sometimes I think that would be very entertaining to see what kind of deck list would be built around that, but...
Probably like a Greven deck. That's the one that inflicts damage to itself.
That leaves me a 4/5, a 4/4, and a 4/4 that can attack. So I guess Mondrak, Nezalhal, and my Psychic Frog all are going to attack for a total of 12 damage coming at you, Elite.
Alright, I will block Nezahal, I guess.
With...
Ms.Bumbleflower.
Okay, will 4s tap for 3. And I am going to sink into Stupor, returning target non-land permanent to its owner's hand.
Okay. My commander, Rick?
Yep. But with that on the stack, that is the 2nd spell I cast, which means my Ledger Shredders, both of them, are going to connive, which I've never done before. So I draw a card, discard a card, and if it's a non-land, it gets a +1. So we're going to draw a card. I'm going to discard the Timeless Drake. So that will give the first one a 1/1 counter. And then I will do it again for the second one. So I will draw. And I will discard a reanimate, giving that one a +1/+1 counter. And now everything else happens.
All right, I take 8.
Okay. And then my Psychic Frog dealt damage to a player, so I get to draw a card. And then I have nothing else. I am going to pass the turn.
I will pay 3 life. Treasure. Draw a card. Okay, I'll do a Verdant Catacombs as my land for turn. I'm going to pay life, crack it. Go find a swamp. Then I'll just do all that for an actual swamp. Get shuffle. I'm gonna pay 2 for a pair of lightning greaves.
Do you pay the 1 for the Esper Sentinel?
Yes.
All right, and then I draw off the Nezel Hall trigger.
Sure. I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and cast my commander.
On your commander trigger, that will trigger my 2 Ledger Shredders because that is your second spell. So I will connive.
Sure.
I will discard a Raffian for the first one, giving it a counter. Draw for the second connive. Makes it really hard to discard non-lands when all I'm drawing is lands. I'm going to discard a Frantic Search, and that's going to give my other one another counter, and then you can carry on.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move to attach the Greaves to my commander. And then I'm going to. You have any Reachers over there? Let's play or no?
I have 2 6/6 flyers. The Ledger Shredders that were copied over here.
Oh, that's right. Well, I didn't want to swing at you, Noodle, but I think I have to just to get my Sidar trigger. But
Can you really swing one guy?
what is it? Yeah, I'm not gonna swing the.
All right,
I'm not gonna
I
swing
can't do anything. So yeah,
What is it?
I can't do anything. So just do it.
I don't want to, but like I said, I have to get the trigger. I'm gonna swing. However, so I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna swing. Sidar over at you, Elite, and then I'm gonna swing. So okay, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna try and go for a big swing here, Elite. Maybe you can help do the rest of the damage. I'm gonna swing.
Oh my god.
What is it? No.
Oh.
Hear me out. Yeah, I'm not through here yet. Not on you either. Calm down. Just Sidar over at you, and I'm gonna swing both the Nazguls. I guess it's not as big as I thought. In my head, I thought it was bigger. Both the Nazguls are going to Let's Play.
And that's...
So I do have the first. I do have a draw and a discard from the Eminence. So I'll draw and I'll discard. Well, I'll discard this Nazgul. The first strike damage will go through on this Sidar. So so you take 4. Whenever you take that first strike damage, I'm gonna grab this Kinsvale Cavalier. So knights I control have double strike. So Sidar will come in and he will have double strike. So he's gonna get to pull another knight back from my graveyard on the second round of damage.
I'll take another 4 then.
So you'll take another 4, correct? And then, Let's Play. You have Currently, they're not double striking; they're just regular striking. But you have a 4/5 and a 3 for a death touch.
So 7 damage. I take 7.
There you go. He will trigger on that second bout of damage again, so I'll get to pull back another Nazgul.
Which will trigger
So
all
that's
your
going to-
Nazguls again.
That is exactly right. I'm going to choose a new ring bearer though, so I'm going to choose Sidar as my ring bearer. It'll move to 3. So everything gets 3. This is going to go to 5, and this is going to go to 6. And yeah, that's my turn. I pass.
Oh wow, a card. I will play Persian. I'm gonna austere command.
Are you paying for the
Yeah, I'll pay.
Esper Sentinels 1 more?
Yeah, I paid.
Okay, and then I will draw the 1 off of Nezahal.
Yep.
Alright. I got fun things. Okay. So now you choose your modes because you already casted it.
Okay. I will target mana value 3 or less and artifacts.
3 or less are artifacts.
Yeah.
Okay. I have no artifacts.
I'll respond to the cast. I'll just pay 1 and I will counter it. Clever denial.
Are you paying the 1 for Esper Sentinel?
No.
And then I draw the 1 off of the, the Nezahal. Carry on.
I have nothing. I think I'm just gonna swoop because I literally have nothing. So yeah, you guys can fight it out. I'll
So technically, you each only casted 1 spell, so that wouldn't trigger the connive thing. All right. I guess I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Land. That's all I'm getting. Oh, I have land. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and 7. Overload Cyclonic Rift. Thank you for sticking around till the end of the video. If you enjoy this content, please feel free to watch my Magic the Gathering playlist as shown on the left side of the screen. If you like this game and want to see more, please look at the right side of the screen and see the channel content creators that are also streaming this content. Please show them some love. Thank you and see you next time.